if you own your own company or you work as a contractor billing clients, I absolutely have a great tool that I've discovered, and I've been using it maybe 9 months now, and it has changed so much. It helps me bill clients exactly, accurately for the work I'm doing. I had been vastly underestimating my time investment. It helps me stay focused with like my ADHD and, getting distracted, because I have a timer that's telling me, no, sit down, work a little bit longer, or yes, you deserve a break. It helps me bid on jobs accurately, because when a project comes to me and it's like something I've already done before, I can just go back to my report and say, oh, it took me these many hours. And then I can say, well, would it take more or less with this client because they have 4 people I have to work with versus 1 with that client? Okay, so here it is. It's called Clockify, and it's a website. So you're going to go to the Clockify website, and then you're going to get a little app that will go up here on your toolbar, and you click that when you're ready to start. And then you're going to click this, and then you're going to go and choose your project. And so I can color code. I have the client, and then I have the project, and I can just go in and bill everything. So then you hit, this client, it shows up, you hit save. And now look, this is my day. So today I've already worked twice on an editing project for Atrium Healthcare that equals an hour and 26 minutes. And that's really important, because on editing projects, the client will email me, I'll start working, I'll do some work, and then I'll give it back to them, and I won't be working. So in the past, I've kind of had to ballpark probably 30 minutes and probably 15 minutes. That's, 75, 0.75 that I need to bill. What this has shown me is that I have time blindness, because if I would say, oh, I've probably been working for 25 minutes, I'll look at my little timer. I'll look at the timer and it'll be like, no, you've been working for an hour and 15. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was working for an hour and 15 minutes. So I just did a volunteer project, and I decided to log my hours. And because I want to quantify for people how much time I volunteer, because I volunteer so much in the community, I logged 135 hours volunteering. If you were to ask me how many hours did you volunteer, I'd be like, I don't know, 30. I would have had no concept, because it adds up, especially, a half hour here, 30 minutes of emails, an hour meeting, 4 hours, at this event. And, if you don't write it down, it's just, especially if you like what you do. I love my job. And I can work and it doesn't even feel like work. And the next thing you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, I have nothing to show for this. Clockify has changed so much for me. And I just sent a bid on a project, and the potential client was like, we just don't know why it would take that many hours. I had the confidence to say, I've done multiple projects like this. I've logged the hours. I know exactly how long it will take because I've already logged it. And I would be dealing with 2 clients on this project, where on that one I was dealing with 1 client. So that's going to add hours to the administrative needs. So listen. The last thing I'll add is that little ADHD kind of squirrel type of mentality. If I'm working on something and I'm like, okay, I need to do something differently, I'll look at my little clock. And if it is under 45 minutes, I force myself to work. What's interesting is once I go back to working, I'll work and have a natural pause at an hour and 15 minutes every time. So I hit a wall at 20 minutes. I force myself to buckle down, and then I come back up for air at an hour and 15 minutes. I'm okay with that. I'll clock out. I'll work on another client. I'll clock in on another client. I'll go wash dishes. I'll move around, whatever it is. So I highly recommend Clockify.